Let me go ahead and say this straight. Go do what God told you to do. Not next week, not when it feels right, not when you get another confirmation, but right now. Because some of you are calling it a prayerful pause, but if you're honest, it's the fear of getting it wrong that's keeping you still. But deep down, you're just scared to move. But instead of naming it fear and saying what it is, you're spiritually rebranding your hesitation as God's timing so you don't have to confront the discomfort of a faith-driven action. And it's a spiritual bypass that buys you more time while your purpose sits untouched. And every decision we make is either rooted in faith or fear, contraction or expansion. And when a God-given idea, instruction, or next step drops into your awareness, into your field, when it hits your spirit, when it burns in your belly, you are being called into motion. That's not a maybe. That's divine alignment activating you. But if your nervous system has never taught you how to feel safe in movement, if it was trained to see faith as fear, if your inner world still panics when it's time to leap and step out on faith, if your identity hasn't caught up to what your spirit already knows, because your true self and spirit is already aligned with your calling and your next level and your assignment. But then your body is going to resist, not because it's not your moment, but because your system still perceives movement as a threat. And if your system was programmed for survival, fear, hustling, low self-worth, even when your spirit gets revelation, even when you know deep down that God calls you to something bigger and greater, even when you feel the nudge to move, your identity is going to resist it because it's still operating on an old programming that says, I'm not ready. What if I fail? Who am I to do this? Let me wait for another sign. Your spirit received the promise, but your identity hasn't yet agreed to carry it. Your spirit heard God clearly, but your body never learned how to feel safe obeying him. See, divine instruction carries a frequency of now. God's instruction is the invitation to start. The window to respond is open. And the outcome may take time, but your obedience initiates alignment. Delaying movement delays that manifestation, but obedience releases favor, flow, and access to what was already appointed to you. You keep saying, I'm waiting on a sign, but really you want God to show you that you're not going to fall flat on your face and that you're not going to fail. And that's the real reason why you're paused, because movement will expose the part of you that still doubts that you are enough. See, let me bring you the word. Ecclesiastes 11:4 says, whoever watches the wind will not plant. Whoever looks at the clouds will not reap. So I will say it again. Go do what God told you to do. You have prayed. You have processed. You weren't sit here to babysit the vision. You were sent to birth it. That business idea, move now. That product launch, start now. That shift you've been sensing, respond now. The window may not look like it's open, but the word is the proof in itself that it is. Get up, move, and multiply.